Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/third floor. That's www.audibletrial.com/third floor. Over 150,000 titles to choose from your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.
Welcome to Third Floor Podcast. I'm Kevin, and I'm here with
Alonzo.
Steven.
Son of a
Kelsey.
bitch.
I'm sorry. Steven's contribution to the AO made me laugh. And there was a lack of.
Steve, where's your heart at? Come on, Billy Bob.
I'm here.
It's been Steven's a little sick, so he's halfway with us. It's been a while since we recorded one. It's been like 2 weeks. 2 weeks or so. Right. Oh, also forgot to say Shana Tova to all our Hebrew listeners out there. New Year's just passed by for them.
Wait, what?
I forget what the things like Rosh Hashanah. So this is the New Year's for
The Kwanzaa?
Jew folk.
Did you say Kwanzaa?
Nothing like Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa's not.
That's African Americans, right?
It is not even really, but
That's
I don't know
beside
shit about Kwanzaa.
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah's the one you're looking for. Wow, Did They Crazy Nights? Adam Sandler. I remember this
It's a
shit.
good movie.
It is a good movie. Actually, it doesn't hold up. If you go back and looked at it, it's pretty fucking stupid. But I mean, I remember as a kid, I
what
loved
do you
it.
expect? It's Adam Sandler.
Yeah. Not the best.
I mean, we all saw Jack and Jill.
That was terrible.
I wish I wouldn't
never
have.
saw it,
It was
actually.
terrible.
It was a good. It was a
It
good.
was
movie.
terrible.
It was
Jack
a
and
good
Jill?
movie. It was okay.
So,
Like
If
I've never
you
seen a
like-
movie. Like I've never
if
seen
you
a movie
like
that was
Adam
honest. I've never seen a movie that was honestly racist towards Mexicans until I saw Jack and Jill.
I thought
That-
it was funny.
The
I mean,
jalapeno shit.
like-
That's fucked up. I was like, wow, now I know what it feels like to get that bucket of chicken bullshit. That honestly made me feel weird.
You have to not let it offend you and just find the humor.
Jalapeno movie?
I
I didn't
would.
see the movie.
I would, but it wasn't funny. I hate that movie.
Somebody want to explain a jalapeno joke to me? I
There's
never
like
saw
some
it.
old, there's an old Mexican lady. They're like, they go to a birthday party, so there's like 50 kids who are like all belong to the same mom playing with the piñata. And every once in a while, the grandma has a heart attack and dies, and they bring her back to life, but they rub a jalapeno in her face, like, and she's fucking eating peppers the whole damn time.
Oh, that's not racist at all.
It was a little funny. Like the whole time they're fucking hitting a piñata singing like cucaracha and shit. I was like, what the fuck, man?
It was like my 15th birthday party.
Yeah.
Like
Keith and Bro.
quinceañero. Like we all know, quinceañero.
I had a lot of cousins. I actually had a lot of cousins that had quinceañeras and stuff too.
Were they from Mexico?
Yeah.
Okay then. That's different. He lives
man.
here.
So in like the 2 weeks that we didn't record, a lot of shit happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently. You want to enlighten us?
Well, I mean, like everything, like the whole, well, at least the NFL stuff, like Ray Rice and Adrian Peterson, that stuff happened.
It was more than just them, but I mean, they were the highlights of it all.
Yeah, well, there were some other people who also
But it
got.
was like, they got, and then every day.
I forget
was
the name of some
somebody-
other people. Someone like the person from the Panthers too and shit.
The whole fantasy football teams.
I don't know if it's just me, but like ever since that Ray Rice thing happened, every time I get in an elevator, the first thing I do is I find where the camera's at, and I'm like, that's where they would. That's the angle they'd get of me beating the shit out of somebody. When that happened. I always keep looking at this
This
shit.
is my rise to fame in an elevator. Not naked.
Is it like the other pun? Because it's your rise to fame?
No, but if that works, yeah, we'll go with that.
So what do you think about Adrian Peterson, like, beating his fucking
He didn't beat his kid. He spanked him. He
I
got.
agree,
He gave him
I
switch.
agree with you,
No,
but
I
it's
agree
like,
with spanking thing.
Yeah,
I
I don't
really
think he
wish-
should have gotten that big of trouble. He got in way more trouble than he really should have gotten.
I get it. Like, okay, dude, you ripped. Like, chill out a little bit.
Yeah, that would have been the other thing. Like, I get, like, maybe getting spanked by him is an equivalent to getting spanked by a normal parent because he's swole as fuck.
I think you being spanked by your dad. It was kind of the
Yeah.
equivalent. But like me,
Does it bring back some memories?
no. But like everybody I talked to was like, I don't believe he should have left like welts and shit. I'm like,
I was like, it's a little kid and he's pale. When you're pale, whelps show up.
Yeah.
Especially when he, like, because that's what happened. He got hit and then they made him take a, he didn't get hit. He got switches and then they made him take a shower.
Well,
So
they
the
said
water
he-
makes him more
they
buff.
said he got hit in his hands. And
I
they're
heard
like, they hit him in his hands. I was like, yeah. When I was a kid, I used to turn my ass and like,
Yeah, they were
smack
trying-
that
whatever-
shit.
whatever
I was
got in the way
Yeah,
got
whatever.
hit.
Yeah, with my
He's
legs.
trying to defend himself and shit.
Like, and I'm not white. Well, I look white. I'm not white, but like I'm very light complected.
Yeah.
Like I run into the door wrong, red.
Yeah.
Like It's
I mean,
very easy for light skin.
especially with Switch and stuff, because it's such a thin thing hitting fast, so it leaves like those little like not cuts, but those like
It's like the difference
when you like scrape yourself.
It's like the difference between getting slapped by a woman and slapped by a man.
Yeah, because it stings and it's like it's got that gets all a little bumpy and shit.
And then like a lot of people I talked to, they were like, "Well, they should have made him still for you." And I was like, when I was a kid. Like, my ass got hit, my fucking hands got...
still in there.
Well, like,
Bullshit, I said still, because the first time I remember I moved, they're like, move again, bitch. I was like, okay.
Your dad strikes fear into the hearts of men, alright?
Yeah.
I got hit on my back a couple times because I was like, no. And I would, like, lean back and try to, like...
You did the rock away and lean back.
I gotta hand to him. I've never been beaten by my dad. It's always been my mom.
Yeah, me too.
I don't really remember. I think my mom was telling me that it's always been my mom, but I don't know if it was ever my dad. I really don't remember.
Your dad just scares the shit out of you.
I blocked that out.
No, he hit you so hard you don't remember.
You told me stories about your dad, like getting.
It went through my ass and.
But it was like it was never like a beating. You always said it was like just like a quick boom.
It was like piece of. My favorite thing though that came from this whole thing was when they were talking about like how everyone was saying like how much they didn't like Ray Rice and shit on I think it's on ESPN where it was, but Ray Lewis came out and was talking about like because they used to work together or they would both play together and he was like, I'm so disappointed, I can't believe he would ever do such a thing, and he talking all that shit. Ray Rice fucking killed the guy and still got to play. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I mean, she forgave him and all. Ray Rice thing, that's a little sticky because I mean she forgave him, but it's one of those things like,
is it weird that I tolerate murder more than domestic violence?
Nah, not really. I don't think so.
But like,
I guess you can say it's more torture.
It's like I feel like they're not like they're like we need because she got her ass whooped and she needs and then we need to honor her by like
the railing's not getting enough credit. The railing I mean helped knock her the fuck
but
out.
it's like
he's lucky she didn't fucking die from hitting that thing.
But like my thing is okay now y'all suspend him and she's still with him.
Yeah.
So where's her comfort of living now?
Like, she even made a statement that she was saying like she said to the NFL that she felt like she was being punished because now they don't have any fucking money. But I mean he's appealing it and I mean he suspended indefinitely. But honestly it's probably only gonna be like a year. Granted, the only thing is like he's getting older. He hasn't been playing as good these last few seasons, so it's really more of a thing of what teams are going to be willing to A, pay the guy what he's worth, and B, put up with the media of that's that team that picked him up.
That's the wife. Do you think Rice can come back?
That's different though. Vic came back and he kind of balled, and like Vic, think about it. I mean, Vic came back, but he came back after a long time of being out.
And he came back with a mission. Like he was like, watch me play.
He came back for a team that needed him, and he came in like he was good. That's the thing is he was so good, and it had been a long time. Most people forgot about all that shit. Yeah. I don't know. Be interesting to see though.
I don't know anything about this.
Yeah, he can make money traveling with that one guy from the Giants that comes to our school.
Oh, fucking talking
the guy that bends the bar over his head and lifts the people and spins him around like a helicopter. I remember that too vividly.
Yeah, no, I remember that shit was cool.
I was wearing a tuxedo.
And he always brings some guy, and we're like, he's coming with me, because we gotta show you. And then we always, after, like, them get on the computer, we're like, who are these motherfuckers? Yeah. And it was always some dude suspended for, like, some...
It was like, it was like, he was always some badass, but everyone else was like, you piece of shit. He's doing this as part of his, probation and shit.
He raped a kid. He's here.
Yeah, that's weird.
Moving on.
So, you played Destiny, right? I know you got Destiny.
I owned fucking Destiny. Like, ball.
Oh, I thought you said, like, I pre-owned it. I was like, what?
No, kicking ass.
Well, speaking of pre-owning it, it was the most pre-ordered game of all time.
Yeah.
It broke the record.
It was amazing. It took me fucking forever to get my game, and I was, like, in 4th place group, you know? So, like, I was up there. There was a total of 17 groups. Uh-huh. And I was in the 4th group, and it took me, like, an hour.
I don't know. I felt real bad, because I wanted to play it, and I rented it. And I rented it for a full week and never played it.
Well, you fucked up, sir.
I was busy, so I just never, used it.
Okay, honestly, not gonna lie. It is a great game. As good as the hype was, I'd say it was the story is greatly lacking.
It looks like a good first game from a company. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When they build upon it.
I feel it's lacking in it's good, gameplay-wise, and, it keeps you busy, but it's very repetitive. Yeah. The story itself,
one thing I've been watching is from people playing is it looks like there's not that much of a story really.
There's virtually no story.
But I keep seeing because a lot of it's those drops and stuff what you get. I've seen a lot of people bitching about because it's pretty much just random. It's a crapshoot for the most part.
It depends on what you're doing.
I've seen people bitch about usually they said a lot of times the person in the last place will usually get the legendaries when they play online and shit.
Well, it's because those people aren't fucking doing it right. The way you gotta do it is there's Vanguard ranks and stuff. There's different factions. You level up in those ranks, and you'll get to buy better armor than you will find out in the field. But the story itself is lacking. I feel like it's just an excuse to get you why are you on these worlds? You know?
They really like it looks like they're trying to set up for a bigger universe type thing. I saw that they said the DLC for the game leaked, but I didn't look into what it was or anything.
Leaked?
Yeah, like I guess what it is and stuff.
Like, I already pre-ordered the
Season pass
Yeah,
stuff, or?
I have both of them currently. I know what they're about. I don't know where they're gonna be.
All right.
That's all I know.
Yeah. Speaking of games, do you know like how they always make game movies after games? Kind of like, well, yeah. You know, I mean, they do that every once in a while.
Vice versa.
So it came out that what's his name? Robert Downey Jr. He's rumored to play Leonardo da Vinci in the new Assassin's Creed movie. I think that's gonna be better.
I feel like that would be the coolest thing I've ever seen.
I know that they said Michael Fassbender is supposed to either play Ezio or Desmond, but they said Robert Downey Jr. is supposed to be Leonardo da Vinci. Michael Fassbender. Another video game movie that's coming out is this one's being made by Larry Kasanoff, the guy who made the Mortal Kombat movies. They're making Tetris the movie.
Excuse me?
What the fuck?
Tetris the movie. He was quoted saying it's going to be a very big, epic sci-fi movie.
Please tell me it's not going to be like Battleship.
I don't know what it is, man, but I don't know how they're going to even put a story with that thing.
I mean, I would understand Space Invaders. There seems like there could be half.
That's going to be a movie too. Remember I was talking about this a while back?
When?
Remember it's a movie with I don't remember the name of it or anything, but it's like aliens. I forget the plot of it is that aliens come to invade the U.S. the world. I mean, the U.S. It is the world.
Yeah,
anyway, so they come to invade and they get our transmitters to see like what's going on. And since it's so far away, all they get is like footage from video games from like the 80s. And so they see like space invaders and asteroids, and they're like, so this is the techniques on how to destroy the world. So they invade in that fashion, and no one can stop. Like the U.S. government has no idea how to stop them, so they turn to like nerds to try to fight them off. And I forget who else in it. I know Adam Sandler's in it. I think Kevin James is in it, and I want to say Seth Rogen might be in it. I'm not sure if he is or not, but it looks fucking like I remember hearing about it a while back.
Episode?
They did this like that on Futurama, yeah.
That sounds like. Do you know the movie The Watch?
Yeah,
that sounds like that, but a little shittier.
I'm excited for it because it's Adam Sandler, but it's not Happy Madison.
So it's not.
So it's not gonna be one of those Adam Sandler movies.
It's just Adam Sandler's there.
Yeah, and he usually does good in movies where it's not him doing everything. Yeah. So I was looking at old tweets and whatnot,
tweeting on Twitter,
and there was a tweet by a celebrity, and I loved it so much, and I wanted to see if I read you this tweet, if you can guess what celebrity it is.
Is there areolas in it?
The tweet is, Adam and Eve's story? Maybe our society is the new Adam and Eve.
Jaden Smith.
And we took a bite out of the apple.
Jaden Smith.
Look at the back of your phone.
Jaden Smith.
It's not Jaden Smith.
What the fuck?
Wait, don't tell us.
Jaden Smith does put some deep shit on Twitter, but no, it's not him.
He puts simple, deep shit. An apple.
Bruh.
Or he'll put like McDonald's. I'm loving it.
No,
like,
he won't put that shit. His shit like is shit you wouldn't think of, but like it's simple.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but
like
that's what makes it cool, though.
Hey, who was it?
You ready to look? Take a guess.
I did guess.
Taylor Swift. No.
Taylor Swift?
No, he said.
So you want me to read you some more from this person?
Yeah, fine. Do I get a word bank?
Before we would give up our fingerprints so they could find us, but now the question is, what are they trying to find?
Willow Smith?
No. It's not about him. Is it about him whipping his hair back?
I give up.
I give it to him.
Here's another one. Believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see.
The third one isn't going to help me any more than the first one.
Just tell us who it is.
I see the future, but live in the moment.
Fucking tell me.
Alright, you want me to read you the first one with the hashtags on it?
Sure.
Would it help if I told you the first one that I read
Just
ends
read
with hashtag Dale?
Is it Pitbull?
It's Pitbull.
Why is he tweeting?
I don't know. Could you imagine him saying that shit though?
I like how he ends it. Like
he ends it with hashtag Dale.
Yeah,
I was almost gonna read it, but I was like, no, that'll give it away. Oh,
that was
I love his tweets. His tweets are so weird.
I'm probably.
If you look for something, it hides. Dale.
I feel like he doesn't say Dale just because he wants. I feel like he has a condition.
Dale, 212365.
Like it's a mental condition.
I feel like it's just a tag. It's automatic.
Like he has to.
He can say, "I love you, Mom. I'm sorry you died on my birthday."
Dale. Like he's flirting with a girl.
That's like
take you home. Dale.
That's like his message signature and shit.
Yeah, no, because like his 50 Cent did that on Instagram. Like, it would be like Animal Ambition. He said some like deep shit about like his son, like you know whatever. I'm still your father. I love you. Do that. Hashtag Animal Ambition. Like,
you gotta prove out that album, bro.
Like, bro, you got like they're not taking you seriously.
Oh, what, his kid can't look at his album, Steven?
I'm not gonna say anything bad about Jason.
I love that G Unit's back, man. I love that they're back just because I love them. The G Unit. I just love saying
I
that.
love how they're just avoiding all the shit that happened between the
Right?
breakup till now. Like, they're like,
Nah.
man, it's all love, bro. I was like, y'all talking some
Yeah,
shit.
y'all seem pretty angry, and whatever. What was interesting was what was it? Man, it was like what happened? I think it was the iHeart. Fuck, I sound like Mayweather.
Come on, Mayweather.
I sound like it was the iHeart Radio
No,
Awards things.
it was.
Where fucking Mayweather and 50 Cent were both there. I remember because they were saying Mayweather's house. 50 Cent was rapping on stage. Childish Gambino was there, and Charlamagne the God was there. So it was all a bunch of people with like supposed beef around them. So they said security was all over that fucking place.
Good Childish Gambino.
When they
Him and Charlamagne got they didn't get into like beef or anything, but he said some things about Charlamagne and
Charlamagne said some things about him. Or?
No, it was a miscommunication. Childish Gambino said that he didn't like the way Charlamagne the God acted with him because he said Charlamagne the God gave him Donkey of the Day, and he didn't think Charlamagne the God liked them. And then Charlamagne the God came like kind of said like he doesn't like his music. He goes, a lot of other people do though, but he does like him as a person, and he never gave him Donkey of the Day. But these were both on air, and they both said that afterwards they talked to each other, they called each other, and they talked it out. Nothing's really going on, but some people were like, "Ooh, new beef."
Charlamagne doesn't like his music.
He doesn't like anybody.
He doesn't.
No. I saw an interview with him and Jay-Z. He was sucking Jay-Z.
No, but that's old school.
That's Hove, man.
That's old. Like,
Granted, I would suck Jay-Z's
But
dick too.
there's a few people who were like he likes like him and Killer Mike and
yeah, he likes the old school dudes.
Yeah.
Like, he likes Kendrick. He likes
He
Drake.
fucks Killer Mike.
Even now when he sings, but he's just an old school dude.
Wise. I love Killer Mike. But anyway,
No, when he gets on his like paranoid about the government with his gun shit, I'm like, okay.
When he gets on his marquee soapbox.
he said some smart shit though.
He does though. He talks about some good shit. It's just when he starts doing that shit, I'm like, yeah, chill out.
Anyway, yeah, he likes more like old school ones. But I mean, it's one of those things that he even says
Mac
like
Miller was in there,
he
and
said
he's
like
like,
one of the things he said was that he says he listens to his Gambino's music all the time though because his girl listens to him all the time.
What's funny about that is like all these rappers like they shouldn't get offended. Like they should be like, okay, yeah, it's some
Yeah,
he's
but
30 years old.
Yeah.
And like Mac Miller was the only one I think I've seen that's been on that show and be like, yeah, cool. I didn't make my music.
Yeah, he was like, duh. Like,
Yeah.
no, fucking Hoodie Allen was on there. He kind of did the same thing. He was talking about, like, yeah, he was like, really? He's like, I mean, he's like, no offense, the music wasn't really made for y'all. I mean, fuck, Gambino even said that when he was on there. He said it wasn't made for people their age.
Like, I can take that.
And I mean, most of it came out because he did an interview on Hot 97, which is like their competing radio
They
station.
love him. Yeah, they love him.
And yeah, they are always on Gambino. That was where he did that crazy ass freestyle on there.
So Amber Rose with
Oh man, that's sad.
That's a real relationship.
I thought they were gonna be.
Because like everybody else.
Like I never thought they were gonna break up.
Yeah.
You know what we're talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And then, do you think?
Nick Cannon becomes Amber Rose's.
That's what it says, dude.
And then they
suppose
Yeah.
no one really knows.
That's not
Really?
gonna stop though.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
that's
work
not
together,
gonna
but
last.
no one
Science.
knows.
That's not gonna last though.
I don't know.
It's not gonna last. Like if they like go.
So
out,
you're saying that it is? Do you think it is
well,
true?
even if they did, even if they go out, it's not gonna last. Like
Honestly, what is Amber Rose famous for?
She used to be a stripper, right?
Sounds about right. She looks like a trashy stripper. Yeah.
Whoa,
she's a
sir.
stripper.
I don't.
She's honestly she's not what everybody says she is.
Okay.
Like,
here's my thing.
a stripper.
I don't like Amber Rose. She looks like a piece. She looks trashy to me.
She's Kardashian famous though. She's famous because she used to be a stripper, and people were like, "She's hot. She's famous."
Kardashian famous. Yeah.
I feel like she's not on the same level though. Like style wise, yeah.
Oh
Kardashian?
no, like of fame.
Oh no, yeah, but duh.
Hey,
but
here's one thing. Kim has a sex tape. And it's
Yeah,
Kim
Ray J.
from Ray J. Yeah. And Amber, that's one thing Amber Rose can say. She like,
Yeah, she don't.
have you ever watched the Kim and Ray J thing?
I mean, it's the same. It's the same thing as fucking.
I feel like it's just a sex tape of Ray J's lips going.
Is that racist?
No, watch it. He's chewing gum the whole fucking time. All you can hear is him talking.
I've never seen it.
Yo, baby, I'm about to get this dick.
But I mean, she's famous the same way. What's her name's famous? Kawasaki.
oh,
Carrier pigeon?
yeah,
Kunta Kung Fu.
fuck, what is, they say all that shit. Karuchi.
Karuchi.
Chase, yeah.
Nah, kinda. I say Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton's famous for
Being like a billionaire's daughter or a millionaire's daughter.
and for being really smart businesswoman.
Yeah.
What? She's smart.
Yeah, the whole Paris Hilton thing. Did you not know that was like all the things she put up? Yeah, she faked it the whole time. Like the so hot. That all that shit was fake.
Like, she's like she has a master's. I think.
I mean, she's still like that's still her stupid voice, but like she's actually
Oh yeah,
really
she
smart
has that.
business
She has that Valley Girl voice.
She's
Yeah.
the white girl voice.
Mm-hmm.
But she's like she really did not mean Walmart. Do they sell walls there?
Yeah, like she put up a front because she said if she acted smart, no one would make her famous. Like
Yeah.
No one.
And that's why to her it's old now because people are like, go, it's person. And she's like, hey, how you guys doing? Just see the.
Yeah, that's why she just stopped shit. Yeah.
And now she just does her dad's like work shit. Like she just goes to the meetings and.
Speaking of people who are famous for damn near no reason, did you hear about the lady with the 3 titty, the 3 boobed woman?
It was fake.
Yeah, that was disappointing. Of all
I'm
things
not gonna lie. I thought it was too. I saw that and I was like, I'd hit it.
I don't know about all that shit, but
No,
for people who don't know, there
what
was
kind of a story would that be? Like, I fucked a girl.
yeah.
with
No, that's
like,
the thing is
that's a thing.
There's a chick who. Do you know about this? I'll take that
Yeah,
puzzle
I saw,
look as a
I
no.
saw a picture.
Okay, well, it was a girl who she had according to her, she wanted to have a third breast put in, and she said no plastic surgeon would do it. So she said she found one who would do it
For $20,000.
as long as she didn't say his name or release. Like she had to put a form saying she wouldn't release his name. So she did it. She took pictures. She said the reason was she did it to look less attractive to men because she didn't want to be getting
It
it.
kind of completely backfired. That's so fucker.
That's what a lot of people were saying.
And she didn't watch Good Luck Chuck because the girl, he's like, dude,
But sadly, what happened
One for
was
each hand and your mouth.
she was going on an airplane
And someone stole her luggage.
on her luggage because you have to report your luggage if it's something like that. And so on the luggage on the receipt, she wrote down she had a prosthetic in her luggage and it was a prosthetic third tit.
No, I thought someone like stole it and like they saw like.
No, TMZ said they just found the file, like the paper that she wrote out, like where you have to, because if you have a prosthetic anything, you have to explain to them what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And so because it's made of like silicone and baby powder and shit you can blow up the
Explosive
world
shit,
with.
yeah.
So like Coke bottles, whatever the fuck is illegal on planes now.
My toothpaste that I can't carry.
Yeah, because if you have any more than 5 fluid ounces of any conditioner, you're gonna kill someone with it.
Pretty sure you can make an explosive with
But
less.
anyway, she found out a receipt saying that it was a prosthetic tit, and they were like, it can't be. Of all the things to be not true in this world, why
I'm
this?
kind of wondering, like you've seen like her in a bikini. I wonder how it hooked up without us seeing.
Right?
Like you think it's like a
This
suction
must
thing
have been
and
a
some
really
makeup?
good prosthetic. See, but I was listening to some other people, and someone else had a really good point that I didn't even think of. They were like, yeah, I knew it was fake. And they were like, you didn't see no fucking scars and no skin graft shit. And they were like, think about it. If you wanted skin, they would have had to take the skin from somewhere. And according to her, they said they took the extra skin from her stomach. But on the picture she posted, she was in a bikini and there's no scars on her stomach.
I mean, it
I was
was
like-
healed up really easy.
I didn't even think about all that. Well, while we're talking about girls with 3 titties, the fappening just won't quit. Round 2 came out not too long
What do you mean
ago.
round 2?
More came out.
Like who?
Fuck, dude, I don't remember even names at this point. There's so many people. I think I just remember the news. They threatened Emma Watson that they were going to release hers, but the threats were empty. They said they didn't actually have
I wouldn't
anything.
think Emma Watson took pictures like that.
Yeah, that's the thing is that it
She's-
was
she's
a lie.
too
She doesn't
perfect.
take any. Exactly.
Like it bothers me that she's so perfect.
But it was her and like it was a bunch of other people like Rihanna,
We've all seen her
some
titties
other
out.
girl, some other person, Anna Kendrick.
Please tell me Eric Kendrick ones are real.
The Anna Kendrick ones came out, but I remember the report. I didn't see them. I just read the report, but it was Rihanna's came out and they said it was obviously hers. Anna Kendrick came out and they said it's hers, but she's not like they said it's her like in a study costume, but she's not showing anything.
Oh, so
They said it's a pictures of her smoking weed and at like a rave or some shit.
So anything you can find on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't know what those have to do with anything, but a bunch of other people, and so it looks like it's not quitting.
I might have to.
Refuses to be slowed down. So did you hear
Topics.
that Microsoft bought Mojang?
Yeah, they bought
Bought it for $2.5 billion.
Mm-hmm.
And also, Notch is no longer going to be working for them.
Wait, no, I didn't read that part. What?
Yeah, Notch is leaving.
Where's he going?
He will work on his own. He said he wants to go back to he said like he didn't like being in charge of such a big thing. He said he's going to go back to doing what he does, and that's small little indie games he makes for fun.
If he keeps doing shit like Minecraft, he's gonna have a big problem.
Why is that?
Like, if he follows his, not really a formula, but, you know, if he's got the same luck he had with Minecraft and just
Yeah.
keeps doing shit
Yeah,
like
but
that,
I mean, honestly, Minecraft's like one of those one-time things. I don't know if anything will ever be that big.
I feel like Nosh can push one out.
He might, like, honestly, the next thing he does, if he backs it, I'm gonna look into it.
Yeah.
Because the man's a
He's
genius.
got that name.
But even for the last few while, like, Notch wasn't in charge of Minecraft for a while now. He just said he didn't like, he kept getting, anything that happened with the game, he was responsible for it, even though he wasn't in charge of.
I liked having his name associated with that.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
The thing, though, too, is they said Microsoft didn't go to him. He went to them and told them that he wanted to sell it.
Do you know if Dinnerbone and all them are still going to be pushing out updates and everything?
And I think, I mean, he might have, but from what I hear is they said almost all the major people from Mojang are leaving. They said, like, they're giving the reins to Microsoft and told them to treat their baby well. The good thing is Microsoft still said that they're going to keep it multi-platform. They're going to keep it on Sony stuff. And so, Steven, sorry, were you going to say something?
No.
Just kind of pushed in that.
I was going to say the Scotland and Britland thing?
What?
Where
Yeah,
Scotland
they
and
wanted
Britain.
to secede. Yeah.
Do you know about that?
No.
Scotland was going to secede from Britain
Why?
because they said they just didn't want to be a part of it. They were going to vote to see whether or not they
that's
split
been
up.
coming. Like you go to I heard if you go to England,
Braveheart, bro.
and you get a Scottish taxi driver, you're like, yeah, can you take me all this money? You might as well get out of the fucking cab because you're like, no.
So yeah, apparently they really don't like each other, and they were going to take a vote, and I just remember there were two campaigns, and it was like I remember fucking the lady who made Harry Potter made a commercial Scotland, don't do it. It was weird shit, and it was I just remember a bunch of but Britain started threatening them if they leave, they no longer they don't get to use the pound anymore. They got to go back to the euro, which is worth shit right now. It's not worth anything.
Yeah, it's
But
they want to just
the bad thing though is Europe. England, Britain keeps all of it. It's all the same shit.
Are they
Britain
staying with the pound? Is England with the pound, or are they with the euro?
No, they have the pound. The euro is the one that fucking Greece used. And
Well, I thought all the European Union was.
No, everybody has the pound now. They all went to the pound a while back.
Yeah.
But the
They
thing
want
though
to
is
dissolve the European. European Union wants everybody that got elected in the European Union is we want out.
yeah, a lot of people are bashing it. But the thing though is Britain keeps all its atomic weapons in Scotland. That's where they house them.
And they're just gonna move them out.
Well, we don't know. That's what I was going to ask you about. I never found out what happened with the voting. Do you know who won?
Not really. No, I don't really.
Because I heard all the hype to it,
and
and then
stuff. So.
Yeah, that's all. I've been keeping up with that.
I've been off the radar for news
From
stuff.
what I would think of anything that's ever happened in America, with seceding and stuff, England's okay, you can secede, but we're gonna come after you. It's gonna be another.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the Scottish have the heart of the Irish were with the Republic of Ireland and all that stuff.
I don't think they'll come after that.
Braveheart.
No,
I
the IRA and stuff like that. They bomb each other.
I don't think they'll come after.
But I don't know. I mean, it just depends how.
I think they'll come after him, but I think it's like civilization.
Well,
whenever
wait a
you play
minute.
it and
Aren't
you
there
denounce
royals-
someone, they're we're cool, but you
Aren't
ever
there-
do something
aren't
about
there
that.
I
royals
think that's what it
living
is.
in
Because
Scotland, though?
21st century, we don't need to fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's some I got some beautiful guys. I would think that they'd be please don't secede.
no, I mean they were telling Scotland, everyone in Europe, they lashed the campaign that they were please stay, bro. But it's one of those things that it's really gonna I feel if they do secede, it's gonna put into motion all kinds of shit. Because I bet you if they leave, a bunch of other people are gonna.
Yeah,
push to
everybody's
leave.
gonna be it's gonna be
Because it's one of those things that everybody's been.
Russia's all of Georgia and all them in Russia.
World War III.
A bunch of people have been pushing to leave, but it was
That
always
makes
those
sense.
things that they were
The
you
domino
can't.
effect, the domino
Everyone was you can't leave, but Scotland's we can leave. And it's one of those things that if they leave, they're so big of a deal. It's like when all those idiots were threatening about Texas seceding, and then everyone was oh, if that happens, then
Yeah, Arizona's we're gonna do it.
Yeah, because it's one of those things that because Scotland's
yeah.
Scotland's so fucking big that if they can do it, then all the little
Yeah,
guys
it's
can
gonna
do
be
it too.
okay, in Scotland, Sicily, in Italy would be well, then we should secede. And then I'm trying to think of other countries like that.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico's gonna be we don't want to be.
The annexation of Puerto Rico, bro.
I heard they want to I heard the people in Puerto Rico want to be a state.
Yeah, they do. They keep pushing for it. It was always they always
the flag.
Our
They
president is already their president.
yeah. I mean, they
and
always
they use our money.
it was one of those things, but
They use
they
the money
said
more?
yeah.
Yeah, they use the US dollar.
It was one of those things, but they said they've always voted to see whether or not they do, and they usually said no. But ever since their president, because they technically have a
They have
president.
a minister.
Yeah, their president. He said he wanted to. They took a vote, and they were yeah, we want to be part of the U.S.
He's
It should be interesting. I wonder what the new flag would look like.
I don't think we would.
I say we just make. I just say we make one big ass star, and then a bunch of little stars in the empty space, and then in the big ass star we put a picture of Texas in the middle, and, engraved and all.
I don't know.
That. It has to be
They said,
silver.
I
and
heard that they would not
metallic.
add another star. That they're not going to add another star.
I think they said that too. That even if they add them, they wouldn't put a star on there because they're it's a classic.
But yeah, because we might. Who knows? We might annex more. And we'll just have to
Yeah,
change
well,
the flag
I say if we bring them along, we should make North and South Dakota into just one big Dakota. That way it evens out. We'll be see, 50.
Oh, yeah,
We're all
50.
good.
Yeah.
South Carolina, North Carolina, or Virginia, West Virginia. Yeah.
And what the fuck ever happened to East Virginia?
So,
It's sunk, right? That's Atlantis.
No,
Oh,
Atlantis is south.
Alonzo, better than that. Sorry.
how's school going for you
That was
guys?
the stupidest thing.
I took a test today in math.
Evan, how's community college? How's
Wow.
How's school going?
Wow, dick.
How's school going, bro? How's school
I
going?
don't even want to fucking answer that
No,
question.
for real. How's school going?
Hey,
for
Troy
real.
Barnes goes to a community school.
I don't even- Who the fuck is Troy Barnes?
Who's Troy Barnes?
Community.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Ow.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
but-
Yeah.
That hurt.
High school, whenever I was like, your shit going.
I thought High School Musical for a little bit. I was like,
Oh,
like,
bro.
fucking
Let's
bring
get a
it.
quote
Turn
blue.
close to that.
Because we're all in this together. And we know we're all stars. We'll go far.
I'm surprised you know that much of this.
Yeah, that's going pretty far, right? I
How's
remember when
your-
I saw that movie and
So
I was
what's
like,
your
Coleman
class
Blue's
you
going to
did?
be a star with his afro.
Yeah.
He had it.
What's our class Jip did?
History.
How's it going? Where you in?
Huh?
What are you in?
1302.
Class.
No. What period? What age? What?
1901 to 1920s.
Damn. The stupid era.
That wasn't very.
The
stupid.
what? What were you in?
The nothing interesting ever happened.
What were you in?
Besides World War One.
Prohibition.
Wait, what
That
age
was
did you say you were in?
after- Yeah, you're right.
1901 to 1920s.
Prohibition was in the
Ish.
30s.
Ooh, that's the best
Prohibition
part.
was the 20s.
You
No,
don't know. You don't remember what
1920.
happened in 1908?
20s, Steven. 20s with an S.
I know 1911. they-
20s.
You're
Yes.
acting like you don't know what happened in 1908, though.
How many
I have a
1908?
1908.
The forward pass officially became legal in national
Why
football
the fuck do you know that offhand?
because that's whenever fucking Notre Dame used it to beat the Army, and then that revolutionized the world and it turned it from a running sport. It turned it less rugby into what's now known as American football, changing the ball from like that big round ball into like what the new Duke balls are, the like spirally ones.
Egg ball?
Yeah,
Alonzo, you like football.
I do.
Anyway, yeah, school's going good.
What are
Sounds
your
like
thoughts on? And this has nothing to do with the NFL in itself as like what's going on in events, but if like would be stuff happen,
Continue.
Mm-hmm.
why is there no Utah team?
Why is there no what?
Utah team.
Why is there no Utah team?
Yeah.
Like, why is there not a team from the state of Utah?
Yes.
Utah sucks.
There's a lot of states without teams, Steven.
Like who? Oh, okay. Like name them.
Name them? What's all the states that
Hawaii.
don't matter? Oklahoma?
Oh, should okay. Should Hawaii
I take
have?
that back. Oklahoma's really good at football.
Yeah,
but,
soon yeah, like
Wait, does Georgia have one?
no.
no. Oh yeah, Atlanta Falcons.
Well, it's one of those things that there's. Oh, right, I forget Atlanta's on a state.
Atlanta's not good.
What else is in Georgia
Savannah,
besides fucking peaches?
Savannah, Georgia, race, KKK.
Moonshine?
Please, all I got is The Walking Dead.
Every
Fucking
country
Atlanta.
song?
But no, I mean, there's a bunch of that don't. Then there's like, because it's one of those things that there's only 32 teams to begin with. There's 50 states, and then even at that, two teams are in Texas, like 4 of them are in California, 3 of them are in Florida.
And why is the Hawaiian football bigger than the one we use here?
Because Hawaiians are bigger than us.
What are you talking
Like
about?
they call it the Hawaiian football. It's like a football. It's
Because they probably don't play the same kind of football. There's an Aussie football.
Okay.
It's just probably a different thing. Honestly, I don't know.
Aussie. Like,
Australia,
Yeah.
the Australian Football League. They don't call it. You know, in Australia they don't call football. They call it gridiron. I think that's cooler.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
That sounds very fucking... That
It sounds
I
cool,
expect
right?
that from Australia. That sounds deadly.
Yeah, play gridiron. That's not Australian.
That's
Aye, donkey.
Calm down, Trey. Stay out of my swamp!
Unless you're going long. Gridiron.
Fucking racist.
Is it? Is that racist?
Why does Shrek have that accent?
I don't know.
Like, no one else has that accent.
Because that's just, I don't know.
Why does Shrek have it?
Because Michael Myers was getting a paycheck and he was like, fuck it.
Still bothers me. No one else has
You know what I
it.
never got is I never got why Michael Myers. What came first? Michael Myers being famous or Michael Myers the serial killer?
Serial killer.
Was it the serial killer come first? Do you think he'd have changed the stage name? Or like at least got a stage name?
No, I think that's what helped him out.
You think so? I know it made me get some movies on a confused basis
Yeah,
sometimes.
I would have abused the fuck out of that. Like, I'm Michael Myers. Really? Yeah. I'd just walk around with a knife all the time if I had his name. Do you think that's his real name, or do you change it just for purposes?
The actor or the serial
The
murderer?
serial killer has his name. It's established. The actor.
I don't know. I think that's his real
You
name.
can't
'cause
just change a serial
he was a
killer's
comedian,
name.
so it's probably his real name.
Yeah, probably. You can't just change a serial killer's name.
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna turn Jason into Connor.
You can do that. I mean,
That's
maybe
not
not. Maybe
fucking
I guess
work.
not a movie villain.
Not a movie. What other villains are you talking about?
Real life ones.
Okay, that's different. That's how you avoid detection. That's how you get away with murder, respectively.
Speaking about getting away with murder, you hear about all that shit that's going on in the White House lately?
No,
There's a lot of. The White House looks like a sketchy place to live right now.
I got away with murder.
No one got away. People tried. Someone broke into the White House not too long ago.
Oh,
He
I read a
broke-
tweet about that. They were like, if he got over the fence, he should stay there.
He broke. He broke in with a knife, and they said whenever they arrested him, his car had 800 rounds of ammunition.
What was he trying to do? Kill the president?
I think so. They said Obama. Like they said the reason he got in because they said the Obama family wasn't there at the time. So they're like, so security wasn't as beefed up because we know we didn't really have anything to go there, but still they got in. And then like
still the White House.
And then like yesterday, a guy made it inside. This like the last time the guy like snuck in. Like 2 days ago, some fence jumper jumped the fence, sprinted, and then started running around the first floor of the White House like a fucking crazy guy before they tackled.
You remember when we went to the White House? How the fuck did they make it over? They have snipers on
That's
top.
what I'm saying. We went there. That fence, first off, the fence is pretty tight. Granted, we were like freshmen, but the fence is high, and they have snipers and shit.
And they're watching. Remember we waved and they waved back?
Yeah.
Like they're watching. Like
You're like, oh shit.
I was like, oh well.
Fuck, man. Damn.
I remember looking at the homeless dude with a fucking like billboard pointing at them like, maybe you should leave, guy. I don't know. These guys look serious.
I'm a little scared.
Stand next to the Arab dude, just like take one step.
Racist.
So ain't gonna know the spar.
For you, the listeners of the Third Floor podcast, Audible is offering a free audiobook download with a free 30-day trial to give you the opportunity to check out their service. I'm currently reading The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. To download your free audiobook today, go to audibletrial.com/thirdfloor. Again, that's audibletrial.com/thirdfloor for your free audiobook.
So also ISIS is going wild. They killed a French journalist, so that's another guy they beat.
Heard they found some ISIS guys in Australia.
Fucking, they found them everywhere. But at this point, I'm about to give me an ISIS tattoo just to have the rep. Like, you want to fuck with me? ISL.
I'd probably end up shooting you.
But they said, ouch. They said that.
With love, bro. With love. It's for your own good.
With your love cannon?
Yeah. My love gun.
So they said, yeah, that, and so we already started air raids on them. Which I was listening, which is they did. Then
last Thursday,
the UK said they were gonna start some too.
Dude, the United Arab Emirates are bombing them.
It's one of those things.
Let's talk about pilots in an Arab country.
I saw that.
Bomb the fuck out of them.
Yeah, they were like, yeah,
hell yeah.
I missed this one.
It's a female bomber in the UAE. United Arab Emirates. Yeah.
The first time a chick flew a plane over there, and she lit some motherfuckers up
in an Arab country. Yeah.
Oh. Sweet.
And they're like, oh shit.
Yeah. But they said, like, I saw someone, like, that ISIS was able to avoid some of it, and they were like, how did they know they were coming? I was like, because every country had a press conference, like, a week in advance to say where they were going to attack and shit.
They're like, ISIS. ISIS.
I guess so.
They have TVs. They're not animals.
ISIS is so modern. They keep putting shit on Instagram and Twitter, and it's like, ISIS has... Like, they're tweeting. What the fuck?
Just kill. It's like, I'm about to go follow them on Facebook and shit.
Speaking of which, you hear about that dude who got gunned down? That dude who was trying to work for ISIS? Or, like, I don't know. He was trying to get some rep, I guess.
Okay.
He got arrested for, I think he had, like, he kept trying to do something with ISIS, and they gave him a warning. So he went to a police station with an ISIS... He got stopped at a mall because he had an ISIS flag. And they got arrested. He was like, I'm being prosecuted. They're like, look, dude, if you have a fucking terrorist flag and you're going to a public space, we're going to leave. And then they found bomb shit on him. And I think that he was on probation or some shit, but he went to the cops to go talk about it. And he pulled out a knife and started stabbing the shit out of a cop. I think he stabbed one like in the chest and in the head and the neck and shit. And then he went over to the next guy and started stabbing him. And the first cop stood up, pulled out a gun, and shot the dude off. And they said that dude had a bunch of like bombs and stuff with him. Then they found like written out plans that he said his plan was to go kill all the cops in the police station with a shank, cut off their heads, and take a picture with them with a flag so he can gain some rep and try to get into ISIS. Didn't work out for him, but
obviously.
I got the first cop. I feel like the second cop deserved to get stabbed because he just let it happen.
Oh no! What do you think? He was just watching like you fucked up?
That's what I feel like.
You feel like it was just standing there like
gun. Shoot this motherfucker.
First cop's a badass. He got stabbed like 8 times and got back up. Was like, you think I'm done, bitch? God.
Fucking yeah.
Side note. That's how Taken 3 starts. The cop was Liam Neeson.
So,
ironically, there's actually Taken.
Okay, say ISIS comes to the United States. What do you do?
They're already here.
No, what?
Mm.
Supposedly they're in Waters, but fuck. Who
is in Waters, man?
Dude, Ebola made it over here. I'm pretty sure ISIS did too.
Not even Ebola made it here. Ebola made it in Texas. Why us?
Because of the DMW.
Go to Wyoming or some shit.
Because we're cool.
ISIS comes here. What do you do?
Well, when you say here,
like they invade the United States.
You mean
when you say United States, are we talking about Oregon?
Texas.
Texas. Now, when we
What
say
part of
Texas,
Texas?
are we talking about like
West
Okay,
Texas?
In
Lamar?
theory, West Texas.
South Texas.
Okay, now when
We
we say
say
South,
Sutton County.
Oh, wait.
well,
Okay,
Tom Green
Steve,
County.
no, wait. Are you saying they're coming up from Mexico or are they going from the Gulf? Because one of those seems
Both of them.
stacked.
okay, well, see,
Well, we had the Coast
first off,
Guard
they could have
involved.
come into the fucking Gulf. What are they gonna
Yeah,
come in here with?
go-
Their blow up rafts?
Maybe
They don't have navies.
Cubans can make it to Florida. I feel like they.
Yeah,
can
Yeah,
make
but
it.
that's swimming. If we were to have
Yeah,
the
you can
shoot
see-
someone swimming.
You can see the.
They can make it.
You know how
see the
tired you would
docks
be?
of,
Like, I'm
Florida.
gonna swim from Cuba to the U.S., then land, and then start an invasion? Fuck that whole stuff.
Okay, so they say they come like say they show up in San and they start shooting. What do y'all do?
Shoot
We're here,
back.
and we're here.
I
Okay,
shoot
on the-
back.
What am I saying? What am I gonna say I'm gonna do?
What do you
I
get?
fucking stand up, hold my res my block, nigga. What I'm actually gonna do? I'm gonna find me a nice, comfy basement to chill out in.
I'm gonna shoot back.
I don't have a gun up here.
I'm gonna steal Steven's gun. I'm gonna shoot back.
I'd honestly come up here because I don't. Oh, well, I do have some relatives that live here, so I either go to my relatives or I come here with y'all, and I just bunker down. And I like
Bunker
it'd be
down,
one of
weird.
those things. If they were in the door, I'd shoot and I'd fight. If they're not next to me at the moment, fuck that. I'm gonna be the pussy in the closet.
I'm going ISIS hunting.
And when I say the closet, it's not a
Yeah, I
game
got
window.
my-
I mean
I got my
in the
boot in.
closet,
I'm
hiding.
bayonet. I got my shitty.
I'm going ISIS hunting. I'm taking your
My
shotgun.
rifle. I don't
Fuck that. I'm gonna
fight.
fight-
Okay,
No, I'm gonna give me a white T-shirt and a Sharpie and write some ISIS shit on it. So when they break in, I'll be like, "Yeah, high fives! I'm with you guys, right? Am I right?"
Arabic. Yo, so nigga, notice. That's my thing though. Is I want to fight, but then
I'd try to put up ISIS posters as quickly as I can on the walls of my dorm. Like, oh, I've been waiting for you guys.
You're sitting there
Revolution.
playing GTA 5,
No,
killing all the
I
cops.
would
like,
want to
oh,
fight.
yeah.
I would want to fight and shit. But my thing is, like Mexicans look like Arabics.
Yeah, because
like,
You'd be shooting people we know.
and then with all this white shit, they're paranoid that we're like,
Yeah.
like fuck, we're fucked, dude.
My bad.
God damn.
I think that came out
Yeah,
of the mic.
but oh man, I would try to hide it so badly. I try to pull it off.
I don't know. I'm
Unless
just,
they were like, "Cool, do the rookie ceremony. Here's your bomb. Try to detonate it." Like, oh fuck.
It won't go.
Yeah, I'd probably just start playing like Black Ops 2 zombies,
but I don't
and then
think
be
they're
like,
ready.
"See, this is an Ebola
Like
simulator.
I
That's what's
don't.
going on here."
I mean, maybe America's not ready, but I don't think like ISIS is ready for what.
Oh, they ain't ready for this.
Like no, but like white people here lynch black people. It still happens. In East Texas, it still happens.
In like Mississippi and Alabama, and shit.
Yeah, it still happens.
And that one town.
I don't think they know
With Cozy Cup
that
Cafe.
white
What
people,
town?
like crazy rednecks and hillbillies and
What,
shit.
what town is that? The Cozy Cup Cafe?
Fucking Heiko.
Heiko. There we go.
Fuck that. Remember going through Heiko?
Oh.
You fucking did.
Dunking on
Near
the bus?
Abilene, fucking what's it called? Anson?
Town names? Nah, they're good.
Anson? Like in Anson, Texas, they like these two rednecks tied this black guy to the truck and like drug his ass and
When-
shit.
when is this?
It was like in the 90s.
Oh.
I was like, was this like last week? Because I,
I was
feel
like,
like I would have heard about
Jesus.
it. I feel like Obama would have.
Comanche's pretty racist. Yeah, Comanche's pretty racist.
I've never been to Comanche.
But anyway, yeah, like I don't know. I feel like one of those like a home invasion. Like in other states, I feel like it'd be more successful. But like Texas,
No.
stereotypically is one of those things. But I mean,
It's pretty
everybody does
accurate.
have a gun. Like
I don't think they realize like okay states like if they try to invade like Mississippi I think they're gonna be unsuccessful.
no, I mean
Any
anywhere in the
southern
South.
state?
to be
I think
honest.
because I think
You know
like,
what though? I can see them taking Oregon though.
Oh,
dude, they're gonna take over Maine.
One of the
and fucking
Dakotas.
it doesn't count.
New
Rhode
Hampshire.
Island, Rhode Island doesn't
You know
count.
what? You know what I saw the other day? You know what? ISIS is putting bounties on the heads of Canadian citizens.
Why?
They're doing that in Australia too.
Yeah, it's crazy because like I mean they do that. They'll be like, kill this race of people and we'll give you like a certain amount of money. But they said they want to target Canadians, and at first I was like, that shows you how crazy they are. Who's killing Canadians? But it's one of those things like that's.
Canadians don't even kill Canadians.
But that's one of those things I was thinking about. Like that's really smart because the Canadian-U.S. border ain't guarded worth a shit. Like I mean, if I was gonna invade,
Here's my thing. Carlos Mencia said this on Hot 97. He's kind of right. He said because everybody was saying that, like
How long ago was this?
it was like last week.
he's an authority.
Okay.
Carlos
No,
Mencia.
no, but they said
Go
like,
on, no,
they were
right.
like a lot of people like no, the cartels they're gonna want to make money. They're gonna want to like let the terrorists come in, and then Carlos Mencia said something that makes sense.
What, you wanna
The
enlighten us?
cartels know, like the cartels know that if something happens with terrorists coming through the border and like a big tragedy happens through the border,
They're fucked too.
America's gonna like, shut down the border
And
and they're not gonna make any fucking money off heroin.
it's gonna be some DMZ shit.
and so they're not gonna let it fucking happen. There's gonna be like some shit of saving private petters and shit like that.
yeah.
now, You're right, Alonzo. Canada, I could fucking walk to Canada. You got a gun? Yes, okay, you're good. Let's go.
It depends what part of Canada. There's some Canadian parts that people are fucking crazy.
You got a gun? It's not loaded.
Because in some parts of Canada where it's like the Appalachian Mountains. Or like
like Saskatchewan and shit like that, yeah.
Saskatchewan's a different place.
It's old people. It's old people, yeah.
Saskatchewan has those weird guys with the high-pitched voices.
It's the Yukon territory, right? I'm thinking.
Did no one get the reference?
Saskatchewan,
You've never seen Grown Ups.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Saskatchewan.
Well, then.
So he's from Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan or Saskatchewan?
No, he's from Saskatchewan.
Oh, fuck.
He's a Saskatchewan.
Oh.
That's like saying you're
Wait,
from
did
Mexico.
you know that prior to this conversation?
Yeah.
That's like saying I'm from Mexican. They're giving the nationality to us. Anyway.
I'm Saskatchewan.
No, good.
That sounds cool.
No, but I like...
He shut you down. No, nigga. But you know what? Speaking of assholes, ESPN president John Skipper. You see that? You see that segue?
Put that one in there.
You see that segue?
Nice.
That was a good one,
Nice.
right? Anyway. He made a statement the other day saying that he doesn't think esports are actual sports. And I'd like to get y'all's opinion on that.
Meaning?
Video game sports.
Yeah.
People like who play like the Dota tournaments and all that stuff.
It's not a...
And StarCraft. Well, here's the thing.
It's more of an
He
activity.
said that they're not a. He said they asked him because he should be an authority on sports. He runs ESPN, so he said he doesn't think they're sports. He thinks they're just. He said that he thinks they're just a competition like checkers or chess. But in the Olympics, shooting is a real sport. Chess is a real sport. So I mean, it's in the chess and shooting are both in the Olympics, and those they'll require you to just kind of pretty much sit and.
To be
Shooting?
fair, I think it goes along with the fact that shooting and chess have been around for a long time. Video games are a relatively new concept.
He's
and
known for it, yeah.
No, I think we'll need to adapt them later in life. So, I think that could be evolved to be similar to chess and shooting.
I don't know, because it's one of those things that they take like a really, really hand-eye You need a lot of hand-eye coordination and you see they do
And you need
thousands of moves per second on those games. They play crazy.
You need a sense of skill to play some of those games and be good at it.
Yeah, well, because last year there was a Canadian player named Danny Lee. He's known as Shifter for his gamer tag. He was the first person to ever get a U.S. visa, like a work visa, as a professional athlete. And he came over. He played League of Legends, and he came over to play for the U.S. team.
League of Legends is fucking hard. You ever play that?
No, I haven't
a lot
even
of
tried
skill.
it, dude.
I've never played either.
But yeah, and it's one of those things that it's like Dota 2's national tournament was I think it was last year's tournament that the prize
What's Dota 2?
Dota it's like I think I've never honestly played it. All I know is it's huge with the esports games. I want to say it's almost like a StarCraft, the right word for it. You fight in space.
StarCraft.
Kind of, yeah. But it's huge, and it's you see the people play that games, dude, their hands just look like blurs where they're typing all the keys so fast. It's crazy. The Dota 2 tournament came on, I think it was last year, and the prize was more than $10 million for the winner.
I feel like
And
classified as a sport.
Yeah, and more than 20 million people watched the tournament.
That's a lot more people than I've ever had met at one time.
Yeah, and the tournament was shown on ESPN.
I feel it counts.
ESPN. You or ESPN?
ESPN.
ESPN.
Damn.
I think it might have been ESPN too, but it's ESPN.
No, like you.
It's not ESPN 8, The Load Show, but it's ESPN.
Well, ESPN.
But I mean, ESPN even shows
It's a bold move, Colin. Let's see if it works out for him.
ESPN even shows fucking poker.
Poker's...
That's some shit.
Yo, poker's a hell of a sport.
I mean, yeah, but a poker's a sport. A
Competition
video
game.
game should be a sport.
Yeah, see? I don't know. You can get rich off poker.
You can win $10 million for playing Dota.
You ever seen that one guy? Dan. Do you know Dan?
Bill Lazarian or some
Dan
shit.
the Man.
Bill Lazarian?
On Instagram?
Bill
Oh,
Lazarian.
yeah. Oh, fuck him.
Yes.
It makes me feel better
Special
about my
forces.
life.
He does. That dude is legendary. If there was still kings, he would be one.
He's that guy.
He's
He's the male Kim Kardashian.
He put
No, he
He's
won
actually
his
famous.
money.
No, yeah.
No, I
He
mean,
won 5.
Yeah, I mean, I know
poker,
he-
huge.
No, he's like a
No, he
he's
won it,
professional
but
poker.
that's what I'm saying. But he's an equivalent to where he's famous, but half the people don't really know why.
No, he earned his money.
Oh,
Okay, you know what I'm saying? So did fucking Kim.
He's got a point.
She runs a business.
Dick,
She runs a business.
No, he has a point though. No, not half the people don't know why he's famous. They're just like, oh, he's famous, but
He's well known and he's put in the spotlight.
He lived in LA. Motherfucker,
that guy is the embodiment of every
he's
male's dream
sick.
ever conceived.
He's sick of something, right? Doesn't he have cancer or some shit?
no, he
I think he had
went on a coke. He went on a binge drinking coke fueled,
You may have
weak, and
Yeah, he was a pro poker player.
like he.
That's what they do.
Sounds like a Tuesday.
And like it was like his friends waiting. They went to coke, did it, and then he had sex with like prostitutes, and then he had a heart attack, and then he had another heart attack in the hospital. He still lived.
That's what it was.
Oh, okay. You just said he had a heart attack.
Yeah, they found out he's related to a cow, so he had like actually 4 hearts. 2 of them are down, but he said he's got 2 to go. So.
Have you seen that man? Like,
He's huge.
Special forces, right?
He's got room.
He was special forces. Yeah.
He's got room for 4 hearts. I don't know if he actually was special forces.
He was.
Yeah,
He was. He was a Marine or something. No, he was in the Army. One of those. No, Blake is like, my cousin is Dan. That's what he said.
Not Dan, but his friend, the one taking all the pictures.
Yeah, his friend, yeah. Or he'd be like, oh, I met him. He'd say that.
So, Steven, you seem to be a little bit out of this conversation, so I think I'm going to bring you back in with a paradox question.
Fuck.
If Pinocchio says, my nose will now grow, what will happen?
The universe will explode. Geppetto will
We in
shit
the
his
universe
pants.
where he does his
Okay, when Pinocchio lies, his nose grows.
Yes.
Pinocchio?
So Pinocchio said, my nose will now grow. What will happen?
Is he lying or telling the truth?
Okay,
It only grows when he tells a lie.
Yeah, exactly. So he's lying, but it's going to grow, but because it grows, he's telling the truth.
I don't know. I'm trying to explain to Steven.
Okay, so
I want to get his answer.
Pinocchio says,
My nose will now grow.
my nose will not grow.
Mm-hmm.
Wood cannot grow at an exponential rate like that.
Steven,
Okay,
you are
so
missing
yes.
the point.
His nose will grow.
It will grow?
It will grow.
Why?
Because, like I said,
Wood can't grow at an exponential rate.
Well, in the universe of Pinocchio,
Where kids turn into donkeys and fairies are real. Go on.
And a talking cricket is inside a whale.
and also cricket as an animated. Anyway,
Cricket talks.
it will grow.
Tell me the science behind wood growing again.
No, well, like wood can't just be like, okay, here, grow branch. Like,
Are we talking about trees or penises?
Steven.
are you talking about penises? What
I'm
are you
not talking about
I
penises,
feel like
but
you're talking about
Wait,
wood
no.
penises.
Speaking of phallic, I have bamboo. Bamboo grows 3 feet in one day at most. So, you know.
is it really? Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, if Geppetto says my nose will grow, it won't grow.
Pinocchio.
Because
Geppetto's
Geppetto's
the
nose
guy who
doesn't grow on will.
Because that's the
Because
same.
truth or lie, nothing happens to him.
Geppetto's the guy who made
But
Pinocchio.
he's telling a lie to make it happen, which means...
Do you know who Geppetto is?
Geppetto's
Geppetto's a
I
human.
know, that's what I'm saying. Geppetto's nose won't grow if he says my nose will grow.
Right, because he
He's
doesn't have
asking-
a curse.
he asked
His
if
nose doesn't grow.
Pinocchio-
Yeah, God damn it, Kim.
Okay,
He's asking
cool.
about
Okay,
Pinocchio.
no. Make your point. Go on.
So, because Pinocchio's nose will grow when he says a lie,
Okay.
his nose will grow.
Okay.
That's it.
But the lie he said then becomes true.
After the fact of him telling a lie.
But is it a lie? Because if he says
It's a
my
lie.
nose, so he says my nose will now grow, and then it grows, then that means he was telling the truth, and it shouldn't have grown in the first place. It's a paradox for a reason, Stephen. It is not an answer. It's like the whole chicken and egg thing, you know, like what came first, chicken or egg? But then you can be, because then you can be like egg, and then they'll be like, well, you can't just be like egg, and there's the egg. Well, the fucking egg had to come from a chicken, and I mean the chicken had to come from a fucking egg.
The chicken.
And then people are like, well, where the fuck the chicken come from?
If you think about the
from a
size-
fucking egg chicken.
If you think about the science behind it, maybe chickens could have been like mammals at some point in time. They just live birth and
Yeah,
eventually they
I mean, the
evolved
trick question of the
into-
whole thing is dinosaurs.
I just explained that, and I've been thinking about that
'Cause
forever, and I explain it right now.
Yeah,
Holy
well,
fuck.
the whole thing is eggs because it wasn't a chicken egg; it was a dinosaur egg, and it hatched to be it was evolved down the line.
I went on a completely different way than you,
Mm,
but
I
it's still
see.
not wrong.
Yeah, I guess not.
Wait, yeah. Chickens are descendants from T-Rexes, right?
Yeah,
The T-Rexes.
you ever seen that thing where they like tape the tail to a
It
chicken?
was eggs, I think, still.
They put like
Yeah, they walk like-
they walk like dinosaurs. It's fucking awesome.
Well, they walk like what we think dinosaurs walk like.
Yeah. So California passed a new law. This will be good. What was it? You know the ruling for whenever it comes to rape, no means no and all that?
Yeah.
There's a new law now that they're running there that's yes means yes. So now the law there is if a girl doesn't distinctively say yes, let's do this, then it's a no. Because in the last one they said there was too many gray areas where like the girl
I can see that.
where the girl
Yeah.
couldn't say no because she was like because in the other one it was as long as the girl doesn't say no explicitly then it technically didn't count.
Wait, I thought that was like if they can't say no or if they
Well, that's
say
the
no.
thing. But some of it would happen. It came into the question where like, what if she was drunk? She doesn't know if she did or didn't, or what if the girl was afraid of the person and didn't want to anger them and say no? So now it's if the person didn't explicitly say.
okay.
That's not
Yeah. So I thought it was interesting.
I feel like this one was smart
If you
stuff
object
there.
to this law, I feel like, okay, dude, how hard does it say, do you want sex? Yes.
Yeah.
Or she takes her shirt
Just
off.
fucking just pull out your phone and like in the record, just like right before. All right, hold on. Would you like to have relations?
I do not
Yeah,
have sexual relations with that woman. Fuck, I feel like I'm gonna have to do that after, like before, not after, because that'd be weird. Before every time I have sex.
I took you did afterwards. You'd be like, no.
No, I didn't want to have sex, but it was rape. Fuck. That's all I'm taking now.
Damn it. I'm a rapist now.
Fuck. I hate
Just
that rape's such like a
Damn dirty rapist.
I hate that the words. I hate that rape is such a common thing that I have to worry about
Yeah.
that. I mean, I'm not saying I would sleep with a woman who wouldn't say yes.
It's scary. It's like it's one of those things that like you ever notice
rape,
how
shit,
much.
The right way, the moral way
Right.
of saying, yeah, I'm gonna stay quiet.
You ever talk about you ever think about rape and think about how weird it is, how like the steps women have to go through to avoid it, like when they ask for people to go with them, like to the car or like stuff like that.
I hate
We're
the
like-
fact that it's a thing that they have to do that.
And it's one of those things that like I remember like because a lot of times I'll be like, oh, they want me to go walk them to the car, and then I think about like, oh, they're doing this so they don't get raped. This is
Like, I used to think it was like a common, like, oh, they just want me to go with them. Yeah, no, then you like realize like rape is a thing.
yeah, this is for their protection. Or like whenever like because every once in a while like I don't do it so much now, but I used to walk around campus at night to kind of just relax, take a little stroll.
Prevent rapes.
And every once in a while, like I end up walking behind the chick, and you just see them turn around, see me, and then pick up the pace because I'm a large dark male behind them at night.
I can still do that because I'm a small, white-looking man, and no one's afraid of a guy who's 5'5".
But
Like, women aren't afraid of.
It's one of those things that, like, even when they're doing, like, it's hard not to be like, how dare she think I'm gonna own it? Well, actually, now that I think about it,
seems about right.
fuck, I'd be scared of me if I saw me. I'd be like,
I'd be scared.
at night, I'd be like, fuck that guy.
You're a tall, dark male, and probably wearing a Cowboys hoodie
And it was, it's probably one of my favorite
with
things.
some
Patrice
J's on.
I remember Patrice O'Neal said, because they were talking about that, and he was like, if you see, we were talking about if you see a black guy, she was like, yeah, fucking, he was like, if you're a girl and you see a big black dude, fucking run home and call the cops and shit. And then, why the fuck would you say it? Like, I would rather be home, safe, and feeling a little bit racist than raped and dead underneath a park bench.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm. What's he doing?
It brings up a good point.
What? Oh, Patrice O'Neal?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Steven. I was like, what point?
I don't know.
Howdy. We were talking about your penis.
We could hear how big it was through the headphones. There's a math. I could hear how loud it was the stream, so I could tell the stream was going to really high distance.
And it's funny because you're really short.
Did you really hear me pee though?
No, we
No,
couldn't hear you
we're
fucking
fucking
pee. We didn't even know you went to the bathroom. We were just like,
We were actually sounded we were like, what's he doing?
yeah. I thought you just left. Me, I pee with the door open so you can hear.
So, do you either of you know what? I think you know, Kevin. Do you know what Penny Arcade is? The Penny Arcade Expo.
Yeah.
So, do you know Steven?
No.
So, Penny Arcade is this company from the internet. They kind of do it. It's the second biggest con every year. It's right next to Comic Con. It's
You
second.
sent me this in a text message.
I did, but they always have PAX Prime and PAX East. And Prime, I know Prime is in Seattle, and I think East is in New York. But this year they're gonna have the first ever PAX South in San Antonio. Well, next year, January.
Wait, like
In a couple-
2015
in a
or
couple
like
months.
January 2015. Yeah.
you want to get
In a couple.
Well, it's not so much do I want to go.
You already bought tickets.
It's already have tickets for the entire thing.
how much of it goes?
Well, first off, let me just say how excited I am that there's finally something like that. Like, I mean, we've had RTX, which I still want to go to too. But this is
We
just
spent
this
all
is
of our
crazy.
sponsor money on tickets.
I didn't spend all of our sponsor money on
We
it.
didn't have any sponsor money.
Go to audible.com, audibletrial.com/34. But anyway, yeah, so I already bought tickets and I'm really excited for it. They haven't even announced who's going to the schedules yet, but
How much they going? How much they cost?
well, the tickets initially you can buy them for the weekend. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and they were $65 for the weekend. But those are sold out right now.
That includes Friday, right?
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But now they sold out. So now it's now if you go on there, it's I think $30 per day you want to go to. But like if you wanted to go like just Saturday, you can buy a just Saturday one.
So like I can't buy just like this Fridays. I can't go on Friday and just buy a day pass and.
You can show up and buy one if you wanted to,
Oh.
I think. But
Oh, okay. I was thinking it was just like a.
but it's one of those things that those usually sell out. So it's one of the things better to get one.
I was thinking it was just like buy it now or never go.
And when you say you bought
I think
tickets,
they
you
said-
mean you bought ticket
For me.
for you.
Bought a ticket for him. You think he's gonna spend
I don't
$65
got
on
fucking
all
money
of
for you. I'm sorry. I don't got that kind of cash on
I
me.
don't have
But
enough money for me.
it's one of those things that I think they said the Saturday tickets are starting to run a little bit low. So I was just bringing that up. If y'all would like to go, I would love to have company.
I should have bought them when you told me about
You should have like give me a heads up.
They're still going on. The thing's not until January. I guarantee this. But
What's the
still
date?
selling. They go. It's I know the 25th is part of it. I think it's the 23rd, 25th, 26th.
Birthday.
It's like the third week in January.
I should not have my job by then. So yeah.
You have your job with him.
My
Current job.
The job that I hate.
I was like,
I like because in the podcast there's like audio. There's an audio like chapter of you like when you were happy and you had your new job and talking about it.
It just quickly
This
declines.
is like it starts off with the episode that didn't come out was that one where you first got it and you're talking about like, yeah, I got a job at a bar. The second one is you're like, man, I had this asshole come into the bar the other day and now it's just like, can't wait to quit this shit.
Like, this is poor planning on my part. I didn't research it. I just got really... Because you know how you get really excited and you do things on an impulse?
yeah.
I never do that.
You're like a job at a bar? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, no, like, I want to open a bar. Like, when I get old or, like, whatever, whenever I
Just
can, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to open a bar because I like the atmosphere. I like the people you can meet. Like,
You're a joker.
I am kind of a drummer. But, like, I just like the atmosphere, not, like, in the bar I work at, but, like, a bar like...
Bars in general.
Bars in general, like cigar bars.
You should get a bar and like make it real shitty and make it go under. Then we can get John Taffer to come and save it on Spike TV.
Fuck John Taffer.
Oh.
He's making a lot of money.
Whoa.
Oh, he is making a lot of money.
He's a bar science expert, sir. Go on.
He comes off as a dick, but he needs to. Anyway.
Like, you seen some of the people who trust rescue, they fucking need it. Like, these motherfuckers, like smoking in the room, like, shit, yeah.
But anyway, like, I didn't research the fact that, like, oh, hey, I'm going to be a server, and I didn't realize serving sucks. I would rather be a bartender. Serving sucks.
Did they tell you you're going to be a server when you first went?
Yeah, but I didn't know the life of a bar server.
Is a server just a nice way of saying waiter?
I am a waiter.
Alright, I was wondering. Could be worse, it could be the busboy.
I am waiter/busboy. We have to pick up our own classes and shit. You know, we wipe down our own shit. Like it.
Dude, you like walk around with your hand up with a big tray of glasses?
It's
No.
not a restaurant, Steve.
Or like you have a big party.
Oh, you know what?
If I have a big party of over, like, I can carry at most 5 drinks at a time if they're just regular glasses. Like beer bottles, I can carry about 10, which is kind
They
of
carry them, like wrapping them around.
yeah.
Like
I carry like that.
if they don't say
He does a little
carry
kitchen.
my-
He grabs the bottle with
And
his shirt.
has
puts
anybody
it in
complained
the
like,
pouch.
can you not carry my shit like that?
No, I mean,
Yeah,
they're just
good.
happy they're getting alcohol.
The fuck
You
is
have a
that?
really deep belly button.
Thank you.
I do too.
It's not,
You have
you
a
know-
tiny ass belly button. Your belly
It's
button
one
looks
of
like
the-
an asshole.
That's one of the things about belly button's not so deep, but like, because it used to not be that deep, I just got fat, so it wrapped around.
Your belly button looks like an asshole.
Anyway,
I know what an asshole looks like. I've seen a stripper's asshole. It's weird.
so I'm going to South by. I want to go to South by Southwest.
What do you mean? What's
South by
this?
South?
South
South by
West.
South by
Southwest.
Southwest.
Wait,
I'm
what's
sorry.
this? I'm.
I thought you were talking
We're all
about
going
PAX.
with you.
So it's
No,
happy.
because Alonzo said he's wasting all our money.
What? I still want to go to South by
No,
Southwest.
no, what's this I'm bullshit? We're all going with you. This is a thing.
Yeah, how dare you?
You can't not go.
Are we
without us.
podcasting South by Southwest?
We can.
Like,
Fuck it, we can take a
maybe.
mic.
Just fucking find a table, like.
Well, you know, we're gonna have to clear it with our producers to take our whole setup and our studio, our to-go studio.
So can we go?
I say we go. Let's go. It sounds like fun. I don't know what all that entails, but it's like,
Alonzo's
March.
technically our producer.
I've been way down.
We need a producer. Is anybody want?
I'm gonna make a business card and I'm gonna just put down like all the names that I technically can have, and it'll just be like,
What names can you technically have?
executive producer, host, editor,
on your talent.
and then I get sponsors. I don't know what that means.
You are founder.
Founder.
On your talent. I got two.
Yeah. We're all founders technically. Alonzo's the main
Yeah,
founder.
I guess we are.
Producer.
Well, we are. Remember,
We're
online,
co-founders.
online media.
We're online
guy
founders.
is what you be.
Uh,
You don't do it.
He doesn't tell me when. He just does it himself.
I just it's one of those things.
I just
that
feel
don't know
like you
what
need to
do.
take control of it and just do it.
We don't have enough. We don't have enough of a fan base for me to like
Those 6 people
do
that
like
would
updates
get
and shit.
How many people besides us
On
are?
Twitter?
Not a lot. I don't know.
On like Twitter or
Yeah.
Let's not date this with a number. They'll find out. They can go to our Twitter and find out. Let us know.
at the thirdfloorpodcast.com at 3RD third. Wait, shit, fuck.
3RD Floor Podcast. That's capital F in floor, capital P in podcast.
Thank you.
Also, I'm the lead banana specialist, a technician.
Excuse me.
And for the welcome to the third floor enterprises.
Banana specialist?
Yeah.
Why do we have a banana specialist?
Because I work with. How many bananas have you worked with to contribute to this?
I don't eat bananas. I'm allergic to bananas.
Exactly. So you're automatically not qualified for this position. Steven, I hope you don't mind. I went ahead, I ran it through the board, and they elected me to be the lead banana specialist.
By you mean you looked in the mirror and was like, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
I don't need titles.
What I heard
Because I contribute enough.
yeah, you contribute quite a bit. We all do. Quite a bit. We're here.
Like, I do research, but then I'm like, I don't use it because Alonzo just has this big ass list.
Yeah.
Well, fucking.
Puts me to shame.
You should. No, use your shit.
No, Alonzo has like this big. He's like, let me get my scroll out and like Article 5, subsection 6. Hey, did y'all hear on www.com? Like, dude.
I have to actually go back through this and delete a bunch of shit that we don't talk about.
Or you can just delete
Or
the
some
stuff
stories
we
that are
do
stupid.
talk about.
That's what I do. I mean, I get rid of the stuff we do talk about, but I mean, some of the stuff gets old, like this one. On September 10th, when Justin Bieber stripped on TV and everyone got mad.
He stripped on TV.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, he was on stage.
It must have been a little bit of a problem because I didn't hear it.
He came out on stage.
Came
I forget what it was. It was like a fashion thing. He came out while he walked out on stage. People started booing him like automatically, and so because it's Justin Bieber. And so I think his exact quote was, I actually don't feel comfortable unless I'm in my Calvins. So is that cool? And then strip down to his underwear, and then try to play it off. And everyone started, and then everyone was just booing. And then he kind of started to lead them like, yeah, come on, like he tried to lead them into cheering for him, and just shit didn't go well for him.
Why is Justin Bieber famous?
Because a bunch of little kids like this. They liked old Justin Bieber where he had the.
He was 12 and had the whole
Shit,
head.
Because he was part of the pop star system where they put him on the face of the magazine, where the magazine tells you to hate yourself, but then he tells you that he loves you, so you believe in him more, so you can buy the next edition of the magazine.
Ugh.
But he loves you. Oh, he cares. So da-da-da-da, and he'll be there. Da-da-da-da.
The amount
He
of
broke
songs,
his heart, and now they'll never, ever, ever be apart.
the amount of shitty songs that you know offhand
Baby,
startles me.
baby, oh. What was it with Chris Paul? When
Yeah.
I was 13, Luda. My favorite thing about that is that one song. I remember whenever I was looking, I looked into it because I was like, why is Ludacris in this song? That baby song with Justin Bieber. They said because I forget what he says in the song. Where I think he says when I was 13, I had my first love or some shit like that. And the producer on the song was like, well, can you update that? Because Justin's like 16. Can you say 16? And he like kind of just looked at the producer with like the Luda thug look, like, motherfucker, I'm here. All right, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. And they're like, good point. You need us. We're gonna be 50 meters that way. By
Not listening to this song.
yeah, not listening to this shit.
Because that was just horrendous.
I should hook him up.
I fucking hate Usher for that.
I forget who it was. That Usher actually wasn't the only person trying to get him. It was Usher and someone else, and he decided to go with Usher.
Because Usher's obviously more famous.
There was someone else who was famous too, but I forget who it was.
What kind of famous?
Usher famous. I think it might have been Diddy or some shit. Probably wasn't Diddy.
It wasn't
He didn't
Diddy.
seem to deal with
Diddy's
that
more
shit.
than.
Yeah. There was someone like that though. But he went with Usher.
It wasn't Diddy.
But there's a lot of people do that shit too. Like, is it Akon who's in charge of fucking Lady Gaga? I'm thinking T-Pain.
I thought Akon died.
It's either Akon or T-Pain.
Did you ever see the T-Pain, Kevin Hart
And
rap
they get
battle?
like, they do all that shit.
T-Pain?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Rap
I
battle, what?
wasn't thinking about T-Pain. I'm thinking about when I said it was in charge of Lady Gaga, it was either Akon or fuck. What am I thinking about? The nigga who was in jail. He got out not too long ago.
Gucci Man?
No, from the south.
Brr.
Yeah, Gucci Man. I don't know. Gucci Man's still in jail, actually.
Brr.
T.I. I was thinking of T.I. I'm sorry.
T.I. was in jail?
That's
Who is it who runs Lady Gaga? Is it Akon? I think it is Akon. He writes all her shit, and like he made most of their songs and produced them, but he doesn't take any credit for them. He's like that background famous. But anyway, yeah, I have seen it when T-Pain. You mean when T-Pain freestyle raps against Chocolate Drop?
This shit was funny.
Chocolate
It's
Drop?
like, I got.
That's his rap name, Chocolate Drop.
That sounds about
He
right.
said, he goes, I got hot shit in my mouth, hot pockets, nigga.
Yeah.
But he's like, oh shit! And he T-Pain's just, what? What?
But another way he does is like, I got hot shit in my mouth, hot pockets, nigga. Oh,
I've never seen this.
It's
No,
fucking,
you didn't.
it's just,
I'll watch
it's
it in a
fucking
minute.
hilarious because he says like shit that don't even make
Please
sense.
tell me they said aardvark.
no, they don't.
Damn.
And then he goes,
Can I say that?
Aardvark come?
We're not live, bro. Yeah. And we're not sponsored by a fucking...
You can say Aardvark. No, I'm not cutting that. Aardvark come.
No, that's what I'm saying. We're not live. We're not sponsored by some fucking company.
Skeeting in your face, make your nose all numb. There ain't nothing colder than Aardvark come.
Again, you know a lot of weird things offhand.
I know that entire rap. You kidding me?
I know you know that.
Fuck
entire
tigers.
You've done that
I'm
entire
an Aardvark,
rap.
yo. When an Aardvark comes, it tastes like snow.
Anyway.
How does he know that?
That shit was...
Aardvark come the cold as that, you know, because it's like wind chill 30 below.
You can stop now.
Yeah, no, it's fucking funny because like the whole video, like T-Pain's like bars,
I got 15
and then
minutes tonight. I'm
Kevin Hart was just like,
I'm covered in Aardvark.
I got hot shit in my mouth, hot pocket.
Yeah,
and he just
and T-Pain actually spits like pretty good shit.
yeah,
Everyone just like
right.
looks at him like,
shit. He's like, what?
no one
Man,
likes this
fuck
shit.
you guys.
Oh man.
Die. Quiet. Or...
I'm dying, man.
I don't want to go to the gun range. That's something I've been meaning to do.
Steven's gun rack has a gun rack on it.
I'm searching social media for something to talk about.
Oh, hey, can you ever watch Sons of Guns on Discovery Channel?
That's where they build guns, right?
Yeah.
No.
They like build custom shit.
I don't have Discovery Channel.
It's like I want a shotgun
Whoa.
with a
Wait.
rifle and a flamethrower.
Wait, do we have Discovery?
Yeah.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never plugged in my cable.
27, 27.
I've never
it's
plugged
like,
in my cable. I have Netflix like a normal person.
Anyway, so Will Hayden on the start of the show, he got arrested for molestation.
Who did he molest?
And
Who did he molest?
How many calibers did he put in that barrel?
He just said his 13-year-old daughter.
He did his daughter?
Yeah.
The chick was she was on the show, wasn't she?
He had molested her like one time, like when she was younger. But his like president, like 13-year-old daughter.
Okay.
How old's her mouth?
Oh, I thought you were trying to defend him. Like he only did it once when she was like little. So what's wrong with you?
Will Hayden's like 60 or 56.
That doesn't justify anything.
You
No.
missed my
He
comment.
said how. Like,
How old's her
was
mouth?
I was like, dude, that don't matter, dude. It ain't 56 years old. That's what hell it ain't.
Her mouth 18.
And then another girl came forward, so they have him arrested on 2 charges of molestation and a crime against nature.
Damn. What the fuck? Why? Why would he do that?
Because
I
he's
guess
a
he was
fuck.
sick.
Well, I mean, I guess I know why he
He's
would.
a disgrace to the Marine Corps now, I guess. Because he was a Marine for...
So the show get canceled?
Why you bring that shit up?
Yeah. Well, I say he's a disgrace. It's not like I said it, well, he's a Marine, that's what he did. Like, no, he's...
But I'm still waiting for one of those Duck Dynasty
He's like,
motherfuckers.
he's like a disgrace.
Why? I'm just saying.
They have fucked up, but they fucked up before the show.
No, but they fucked up during it too. I mean, well, not bad. The only thing they fucked up bad was
What's
with
the
that
name?
whole that gay thing that happened.
Oh, yeah, he
Wait.
said... No, but they said something about...
No, I feel him on the gay thing.
What do you even say about it?
He
I was about to
said-
say, I know what he said, so
he
fucking
said
don't, I don't.
that-
You shouldn't say that.
The Bible says what it says, and it's true. So it's basically
Okay.
No, he said homophone was an abomination. He said that's what it says in the
That's
Bible.
what he
so I'm
thinks.
gonna-
Let him think. But like, if you
He can think what he says, but I mean, I'm not saying he. I
can
mean,
think what he says.
he can say what he thinks. Whatever. I'm just saying, Kevin probably shouldn't be saying that shit. He said he thought homophobia was homosexuality was an abomination against God and all this other shit. I don't believe that shit. I think it's all bullshit. And the Bible mentions God. It mentions it, I think, one time in Mark or Leviticus or some shit. It mentions it one fucking time.
Yeah, and think about what they lived with. They
If it
lived
was
with the
such-
Greeks
if it-
and the fucking Romans.
If it was
and
such a big fucking deal, it should have put in the
fuck them
fucking
kids and
Ten
shit.
Commandments. You know what's in the Ten Commandments?
Nah,
Don't look over the fence and look at your fucking neighbor's ox. Because if you look at that ox and think about what it might be like if that ox was yours, you're going to hell.
I think you're.
And that's putting in there like 50 fucking times.
There's a deeper
And
meaning.
then he also
meaning
was
to
told.
But the only time it ever mentions gay people, it says, "Thou shalt rest with another man." But even at that, there's
Well, it
people
said
in the
also
Bible.
protect us from the
Did it-
homosexual.
Didn't Moses fuck a bunch of little kids and shit?
No,
When he got drunk and raped that chick?
no,
Don't tell me no, like he was such a nice fucking
no.
guy.
He just didn't. Like, no. The thing what it is they grew up in the time of the Greeks and Romans. What the Greeks and Romans do?
They
Fuck
fuck little kids.
every little kids. Yeah. And so that's probably what they were talking about, like protect us from the Greeks and the fucking Romans. Anyway,
Just to clarify on the Moses thing. I mean, he did. Right?
he did not know.
He got drunk and did something.
He like killed like
He raped someone.
He probably
No,
beat
he
his
like-
wife.
No, he got drunk and he raped
no,
someone.
they like were doing shit.
That's why they
were
left his ass.
No
No,
one left his ass.
Yeah, when they
when they found Canaan, they finally. Oh, he did. They did.
anybody
God
who's the main
punished-
character, the only main character in the Bible who doesn't turn out to be a piece of shit is Jesus. In the like King James Bible, like when you say like. Everybody in there, like fucking, even David, right after he like
Yeah, he
chopped
said-
off everybody's hands and ears like a goddamn psychopath. He becomes king, and then like he gets on the porch and looks over at that chick next door, and he's like,
Yeah,
"Look
fuck
at that,
shit,
look
yeah.
at that bit."
And then his son slept with the queen of Dutch.
You say that one like that one's a bad thing.
Well, like he was.
I mean, we
married.
went from like cutting off hands and shit. Like,
Like,
he just slept with
he
somebody.
had an affair with her too.
She was married.
Yeah, he was married.
It's still fucked up. Don't wait that up.
Kevin's
Not as bad.
Kevin.
No, not even.
It's still adultery.
We have different.
That's supposed to be a big
beliefs here. We have different.
Well, he also said. Phil Robertson said that. He said they were talking about slavery in the South. He said, "What? When I about racial civil rights."
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Well, when we're growing up, we talking about they were proud people. We didn't treat them bad. They worked hard."
Yeah, he tried to justify slavery. He was like, "No, they liked it.
To be honest,
They got to work out in."
Is slavery that bad? Like people doing shit for you for free?
Kinda. I mean, if you're not
If
the
you're not
slave,
slave,
yeah.
And
No,
there's,
no, no,
and there's
I mean-
other types of slavery. Like there was
I'm
white
not.
slaves
I'm not
and
trying to
shit.
justify
I
slavery.
mean,
but
yeah, there's a bunch
people
of white
doing-
slaves and Irish slaves and shit.
There were Mexican slaves and.
I'm not trying to justify slavery, but I mean, someone's doing shit for you for free.
I guess if you were the slave owner, you wouldn't feel as bad about it, but
I'm saying I'd feel bad. I'm saying like, can you get my laundry? And they'll be like, sure.
No,
I mean, if you pay them to do that, then
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, it was free.
No,
No, then it'd be like a butler. I'm talking slaves.
yeah, I know what you're trying to say. That's not one of my issues.
yeah, they have a thing that you pay them and they do your shit for you. Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay them, Steve. That's not the point. I'm getting. Never mind.
I see what you're trying to say. All I'm saying is no.
You remember on Craigslist?
No, what?
Like on jobs, like for miscellaneous jobs, like there's always something like stupid, like not stupid, like out there. Like there's like one for like
Yeah, I never. Those are scary.
a new like a guy's like I need a new housekeeper,
Yeah, and I was like,
a female.
who's taking these jobs?
And then me and you've talked about the one with the dudes. Like, I just want somebody that I can eat.
Yeah.
And I didn't. He responded to it and shit. I was like, "Yeah, it's fucking stupid."
Well,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you were talking about that. No, I know what you're talking about. The one where he wanted to eat a human.
Yeah,
Yeah. But he said he's never eaten flesh. He's like, so, I mean, like, you know, you come over, I kill you, and I'll eat your body.
I thought it was just an arm.
no, it was body. He was dead.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think he said arm, but, like, they caught him killing the guy, and, like,
Like he liked it, and he was like, "Rusty, you get in there."
Well, even at that, he would die. They weren't at a hospital, like, let me chop off your arm, and then, like,
Yeah, they cut off like arteries.
suture you up.
I mean, if cutting off the arm ain't that bad, it's not like he's gonna kill you within like 2 minutes.
Why the fuck would you respond to
It'll
that?
kill you in a
goddamn
while. Still, either way, I'm not cutting off my
If
arm.
you get your arm, you have enough time to get to the hospital if you don't pass out from the shock.
I don't know. I feel like you'd lose blood pretty quick. I never lost an arm. No, you would make it. You would make it, I think.
There's
I mean, if you tourniquet yourself up.
I mean,
and
there's
shit.
no major arteries in the arm.
Well, I mean, you know, if you cut your veins, you die.
These men ones.
Yeah. Which, I mean, if you cut your arm from here, I mean, probably.
You'll be fine.
But then they said like you have to cut this like perfect
yeah, you'll be fine.
because if you like chop it off, it'll like suture itself.
Yeah, it'll close up.
That's what I'm saying, you'll be fine.
Because your body's
For
not
the
a
most
jackass.
And I feel like if you get like right here though,
That's not the arm then. That's like going into shoulder area.
I mean, that's whole arm. If you want to get whole arm,
That's
that's
like
what I mean. You
that's
don't,
shoulder.
you don't get no
That's
fucking.
everything.
You don't. When you get wings, you don't want just the nub. You want the whole wing. I mean,
Yeah. Well, why didn't he just like? I'm thinking too much
Phil
into it.
Robinson should have been back because he was in a bunch of shitty movies. Alright.
Huh?
Phil Robinson, when we were talking about he should have had trouble for shit, or he shouldn't or shouldn't have. He was in a shitty movie, so he shouldn't have.
What shooting movie?
Anytime everybody has like weird cameos like that, I'm like, God damn
that
it.
was the son.
What shooting movie?
What movie are you talking about?
God's not dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What the
his
hell? Oh,
son.
Phil Robinson, the old white guy?
Yeah.
I don't know their names. Oh,
The old white guy's side.
The old white guy. Yeah,
No,
the old white
other
guy's side.
The old white guy.
The Phil Robinson's one I'm talking about, then, right?
No,
The fat
that's-
one with the beard?
You're thinking
No,
of
wait. Wait, hold on.
that's Willie.
Willie, yeah.
The main
Phil's
guy.
grandpa.
No,
Who's
there's two old guys. There's the crazy old guy and there's the sane old guy. That's
What's the name?
side.
What's the name of the main character?
Willie.
Him.
Willie's the guy who owns the company now.
Okay.
He's the one that's actually didn't do anything wrong. Like Phil was a drunk back in the day. Cy went to Vietnam, almost killed a bunch of people. Like
It's
he
Vietnam.
almost murdered a village. Like
Vietnam. We don't talk about it.
innocent people.
It's Vietnam. We don't talk about it.
Ain't that the problem, though?
The youngest brother, like
I was in the
went
Korean
on a
War.
binge
A
drinking
real war.
and like woke up in a field with his truck. It was all bloody. He didn't even know what it came
Half
from.
naked in a Benani's parking lot.
It's not a
And
bad
all
way to
that
wake
shit
up.
like that. So yeah, no, like they lived through some fucked up shit before.
We all have our past, Steven.
We don't know have TV shows about ducks, though.
Yeah. They worked past it.
Not very well. I heard that like their business rating sucks dick. I think it's got like an F on the Better Business Bureau. That's like their duck company.
They got some good calls. I mean, I don't duck hunt, but I've bought in a call and I've done it.
I don't think you bought a duck hunting call.
Is it like their brand?
I was like, that's what I tried. I was like, that's there. And I tried it, and I was like, if I did duck hunt, I feel like this would work. Like, because they invented the triple read system or whatever. As we said on this show.
I was gonna say, I don't know if that's true. And Coca-Cola invented happiness, so you know it's good. Like,
I think that one sounds logical. Triple read system.
I believe it.
It goes into it detail.
Oh, here's one right here. This is high quality.
You sound like a shitty duck.
Squirrel.
You know the squirrel call?
Yeah, because I hunt squirrel. Like when I went to Beer Rose, that's what I do.
Nuts.
Female squirrel. Well, I think that's good enough for this. We're gonna wrap this episode up.
Shit farts.
All right,
You can find us on Twitter at the Third Floor Podcast. That's 3RD capital F capital P.
You can also go find us on welcometothethirdfloor.com. You can get to us at our email. That's thethirdfloorpodcast@gmail. That's thethirdfloorpodcast@gmail.com. You can go to fucking Audible. Get you a book at audibletrial.com/thirdfloor.
And message us if you have any questions, comments concerning anything. Just leave it on Twitter, comment on YouTube, comment on our YouTube video,
email
us
shit
on our site.
Yeah.
One of us will get back to you if you have a question for
We're
specific
on
ones.
YouTube, SoundCloud, our website. Of course, you can always find it with our dedicated media player. We upload the videos on there too. Also, you can now find us on iTunes. We're official and shit. Go to iTunes, subscribe to the Third Floor Podcast. Once again, thank you to shout out and thanks to Ben from Ben Sound. Ben Sound. I was fuck up. I was gonna say Ben Sound. From Ben Sound. Thank you for supplying all the music
Get
and
it
shit.
together, man.
I need to figure this out. Anyway, that's it for this week.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
See ya. And it's a wrap, everybody. Oh my god.